The crystalline spires of the Galactic Council chambers pierced through the artificial atmosphere of Station Omega-7, their surfaces reflecting the light of a dozen different stars. Ambassador Krelthax adjusted his biosuit's atmospheric processors as he reviewed the datapad one final time. Earth, designation Sol 3, had been discovered 3 cycles ago, a primitive civilization that had barely achieved faster-than-light travel. Perfect for tribute extraction. The humans have been summoned, announced his aide, the insectoid Ziktar clicking her mandibles nervously. Their representative should arrive within the hour. Krelthax's scaled hide rippled with satisfaction. The Council's expansion protocols were clear. Newly discovered civilizations had 30 rotations to demonstrate their worth to galactic society or provide suitable tribute. Earth's inhabitants had used their time poorly, sending only diplomatic messages and scientific data. Now came the reckoning. The human delegation arrived precisely on schedule, a trait Krelthax grudgingly respected. 3 bipedal creatures in primitive environmental suits entered the chamber, their faces hidden behind reflective visors. The lead human, identified as Dr. Sarah Chun according to the dossier, carried herself with unexpected confidence. Dr. Chun, Krelthax began, his voice resonating through the chamber's translation matrix. You have been granted audience with the Galactic Council. Your species has 30 rotations to comply with tribute demands or face systematic resource extraction. What is your response? Dr. Chun removed her helmet, revealing features that Krelthax found unsettlingly calm. Her dark eyes surveyed the assembled representatives from 47 different worlds before she spoke. Honorable Council members, she said, her voice steady. Humanity appreciates this opportunity for dialogue. However, we must respectfully decline your tribute demands. A ripple of shock ran through the chamber. The Altarian delegate's tentacles writhed in disbelief, while the vegan representative's crystalline form pulsed with indignation. Krelthax felt his biosuit's temperature regulators struggling to compensate for his rising anger. Decline? He hissed. Perhaps you misunderstand the gravity of your situation. Your world possesses valuable resources. Rare metals, biological specimens, water. The Council's mining fleets could strip your planet within 20 cycles. Dr. Chun nodded thoughtfully. We understand completely. That's precisely why we must decline. She gestured to her companions, who began unpacking what appeared to be scientific equipment. You see, we've spent the last 3 cycles conducting our own survey of galactic civilization. The human activated a holographic projector. Images filled the chamber, star charts, planetary surveys, mathematical equations that made even the Council's xenobiologists lean forward with interest. Fascinating pattern, Dr. Chun continued conversationally. 47 member species of your Council. Average technological development suggesting civilization ages between 50,000 and 2 million years. Yet not one has achieved what we call dimensional breakthrough. Krelthax's scales began to itch, a sign of deep unease among his species. Explain. Every Council species has mastered faster-than-light travel, energy manipulation, even localized time dilation. But you've all hit the same technological ceiling. You expand horizontally, new worlds, new resources, but never vertically. Never beyond the 3rd dimension. The chamber fell silent except for the hum of life support systems. Dr. Chun advanced to the next hologram, a complex geometric structure that seemed to twist through impossible angles. Humanity achieved dimensional breakthrough 18 months ago, she announced. We can now access parallel realities, alternate timelines, and what we term pocket universes. Effectively, infinite resources, infinite space, infinite possibilities. The implications hit Krelthax like a plasma blast. A species with access to infinite realities would have no need for material tribute. More terrifying still, they could potentially access versions of reality where the Galactic Council never existed. The answer to your tribute demand, Dr. Chun said, powering down her equipment, is that we don't need your resources. We have access to unlimited versions of every element, every compound, every form of energy that exists. What we need is something else entirely. Krelthax's voice came out as barely a whisper. What do you want? Dr. Chun smiled, an expression that somehow seemed far more predatory than any natural weapon Krelthax had ever seen. We want to understand why 47 advanced civilizations all stopped evolving at exactly the same point. We want to know what's been keeping you trapped in this single reality. Her smile widened. And we want to know what's been hiding in the spaces between dimensions, watching you all this time. The chamber's lights flickered as something vast and ancient stirred in the darkness between realities, awakened by humanity's questions. The Galactic Council had demanded tribute from Earth. They were about to discover they had gotten exactly what they asked for.